Of all the races in the universe of Babylon 5, few are as enigmatic and mysterious as the Minbari, with the possible exception of the Vorlons. The Minbari possess a culture steeped in tradition and dogma, closely resembling humans but differing in many significant ways. They are stronger, faster, and have acute senses that humanity can only begin to comprehend. Deeply spiritual, the Minbari do not feel the need to share or explain their beliefs with others. They show great respect for their elders and accept the rule of a single council, even on worlds far from their territory. Their ways can be unfathomable, even to some of their own kind, yet none dare to question their motives openly. This was particularly evident during the Battle of the Line in 2247, when Earth's last defenders held a thin line of hope against the overwhelming Minbari battle fleet. The Earth-Minbari War began with a misunderstanding and seemed destined to end with the complete destruction of the human race. One determined but hopelessly outnumbered Earth ship after another fell to the Minbari's technologically superior firepower, and all seemed lost. Then, for no explainable reason, the Minbari surrendered and withdrew. There were no terms or reparations for the losses of the war, but they halted just short of annihilating humanity. They ceased fire and stopped their advance on the very eve of their victory. Such behavior, taking decisive actions without explanation, is typical of the Minbari. They consider themselves quietly superior to all other races and are known as the most advanced species in the galaxy, not counting the Vorlons. While the Vorlons shroud themselves in secrecy and are seldom visible, the Minbari do not hide from prying eyes. Instead, they excel at concealing their true nature in plain sight, with far more to their culture and traditions than outsiders can discern without an invitation. For those few who are permitted to learn more about the Minbari, the race possesses many secrets. What little is known to other races about the Minbari consists of a tantalizing assortment of minor facts that hint at something deeper but reveal little. The Minbari are physically strong and exhibit languid yet graceful movements. They are hairless on their heads and bodies, although older males may have some facial hair. The back of their skulls extends through their skin into a bony crest, which adorns and protects the back of their heads. Patterns of color, generally pale blue, cover their scalps and typically run from the brow to this skeletal ridge. Just as with human fingerprints, no two skull crests or scalp patterns are precisely alike, serving as unique identifying marks among the Minbari, much like their faces. The Minbari openly share that they are racially divided into three castes: the warrior, worker, and religious castes. All Minbari belong to one of these castes, as far as outsiders can tell. Most contact between the Minbari and other races occurs through the most accessible of these castes, the religious caste. The worker caste focuses primarily on building and maintaining the planets of the Minbari Federation, while the warrior caste serves as the race's elite soldiers and guardians. Through the religious caste, other races in the galaxy gain sporadic knowledge about the Minbari, much of which centers around their most sacred beliefs and cultural identity. Valen. Valen is regarded as the foundation of Minbari life. He established the castes, articulated their beliefs about the universe, and guided them on their path for the last 1,000 years. Little is known about Valen, but he is the most sacred figure in their religious belief system and is revered by the entire race. He is worshipped by the Minbari on all their colonies and in the crystal cities on their homeworld of Minbar. Few have seen these magnificent structures, but when the usually reserved Minbari speak of them, they are visibly moved. The engineering marvels that allow them to create habitable dwellings from crystalline formations are incredible. It is well known that their mastery of various sciences surpasses that of other races. Living in such magnificent surroundings, it is no wonder the Minbari consider themselves so advanced compared to others. Some among the Minbari do not believe they are superior to every other form of life in the galaxy. These Minbari, primarily from the religious caste, possess a deep curiosity about the galaxy and what it may offer to those willing to connect with civilizations outside their own. Through them, other races have come to learn about the Minbari, and this document is dedicated to their memory. Those seeking to understand the Minbari will find what they are looking for within these pages. There is a saying among the Vorlons: understanding is a three-edged sword. There is no better introduction to this document than the Minbari corollary to that phrase. While understanding may be a three-edged sword, its blade can cut only through ignorance.